You know, in my first film, when the very famous dialogue which says, if you really want something in your life, you send that message out into the universe, and it all happens.
You know, she I think had read this book called The Secret.
I was reading this book called The Secret.
जब मैंने सीक्रेट पढ़ी, I can tell you something very amazing. पढ़ने के बाद मुझे समझ आया कि लाइफ में मैंने जो भी किया है, I did according to the book only.
The girls are screaming your name. You're the new pin-up boy. And in 6 months, you're on my list of India's most desirable. So what's going on in your mind right now?
It's amazing. I have absolutely no time to pause and take a look at the amazing things happening around me. Everything's just happening so fast. Boom, boom, boom.
You must have written a dream script for yourself for your success as a star. Has it superseded that script?
It has. I'll tell you a funny story. For my 23rd birthday, my sister, instead of candles on my cake, had made these small pictures, and she had morphed my face onto posters of Yash Raj films. Shah Rukh sir's face was removed and my face was put on a poster of Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge and Dhoom, and you know, she I think had read this book called The Secret.
That's right.
Yeah, and the power of positive thinking. And so I took those pictures of the cake and I pinned them up in my room. And lo and behold, it came true.
जब मैंने सीक्रेट पढ़ी, I can tell you something very amazing. पढ़ने के बाद मुझे समझ आया कि लाइफ में मैंने जो भी किया है, I did according to the book only. सिर्फ एक दो एवेन्यूज में, क्योंकि मैं भी इंसान हूँ, you know, mistakes are a part of life. तो एक दो एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ लाइफ में मैं सीक्रेट को अप्लाई नहीं करती थी. और जब से मैंने वो भी शुरू किया है, I think I'm a very happy person. In a way, you know, God has blessed me, and I'm most of the times, I'm not like inhuman, but most of the times I'm happy. So you must follow that.
There was this one time, I was driving back from Yash Raj Studios and I got the news Adi told me, and I was driving back and I couldn't drive anymore because I was crying. I was so happy, I was crying. So I stopped the car and I pulled over and I called my mother and I told her that I got this film. And you know what my mom told me? There's this turtle that used to be there in my living room. I think it's some feng shui thing. You just open the turtle and you put like a wish inside that turtle and you shut it. And when your wish comes true, you take it out. So she never told me about this. But when she came down, after she heard that I'd got the film, she opened that and she showed it to me and she'd written it there. I hope my daughter stars in a Yash Raj film. I swear. It's unbelievable. So really? I think somewhere she always wanted me to be an actress.
What are you saying?
She'd said that she'd written this long ago. Like one thing for my brother, one thing for me.
Has the brothers thing come true as well?
You know, when I auditioned for this film, I was reading this book called The Secret.
Oh, The Secret.
And it was just, it said something like, if you keep thinking about it, it's going to happen.
Positive thinking, yeah.
Yeah. When a film starts, the logo of a film comes, Yash Raj. I was watching that logo the whole time. I used to keep watching that again and again. So when the film started and that played first, I was like, wow, this is actually happening. Shah Rukh Khan even introducing Anushka Sharma. I was like, oh God.
You know, in my first film, when the very famous dialogue which says, if you really want something in your life, you send that message out into the universe, and it all happens. So I think it all just automatically fell into place. At one point, it felt like a dream, because there was this phone call that I got, and I come to Bombay and I meet Farah. That itself, was like, oh my God. And then she offers me a film with Shah Rukh, and she says, if you're really good, I'll have to screen test you, I'll have to audition. If you're really good, I'll cast you opposite Shah Rukh. If you're not, I'll have to cast you opposite someone else. I can't tell you who that actor is. So I remember going to Shah Rukh's house and meeting him, and then Om Shanti Om happened.
All the singing and dancing and making dad dance, I mean, the family must have said, Frida is surely going to be a star, didn't they?
In a way, I think my mom, more than my dad, saw it coming. I wouldn't say a star, but I would say just an actor, a working actor.
You start preparing in some way?
Yeah. I never went to an acting school. I just went out there just watching films, reading up stuff about people, actors, autobiographical stuff.
I think you did other things too.
Like?
What
did my sister tell you?
Preparing for the future. You want to watch?
Okay.
You know what? Frida loves standing in front of the mirror and you know, pretending she was receiving the Oscar and asking herself questions and answering them. It's funny because one day she was doing that and she was standing in front of the mirror and I happened to walk in. And Frida was really embarrassed, and, you know, she was like, "Why did you come in?" And I'm like, you know, I was just laughing. It was funny. But she's practiced her Oscar speeches and she's received awards and, you know, given her thank you speeches all in front of the mirror, even before all of this happened.
So embarrassing.
That is the power of dreams.
Yeah.
And I want you to remember, everything you imagine is possible. It's out there. All you had to do is go and get it. She imagined it and she made it happen.